Well, pole sitter again. POURCEL, third time in a row. This boy likes collecting those My Time awards. Another probably an iPod to go to one of his friends. Nigel Barragan, Ramon McKenzie, Coppins to Sell, and PHILIPPAERTS, Leoc, Deruva, Didika, Julian Bill. Good qualifying session for him, but he likes the hard tracks. Deruva was the surprise. He's not a hard track specialist, he likes the soft stuff, but here we go, gates drop. Race one then gets underway here in Bulgaria. Sun's shining at the moment, but we've got some clouds beginning to close on us, so we might get some rain. Who's got the whole shot? Looks to me like that's PHILIPPAERTS, and that's McKenzie beside him. So the Honda versus the Yamaha. David PHILIPPAERTS, the race leader, the red plate, picked it up last time out. Now we've got a good scrap here. McKenzie dropping into the clutches of Deruva now. As I said, not known as a hard track rider, more of a soft sand track. When he stalled the bike almost then. McKenzie very nearly ran into the back of him, but they both kept it going. That's good. So McKenzie looking to get back through, and and that's McKenzie just giving POURCEL a lesson in block passing. He had absolutely nowhere to go except on the floor. So POURCEL from pole sitter to on the floor. That looks like Clement de Salas alongside him, incidentally, so that's a good ride for him. Oh, and he's gone down again, POURCEL, and got it right in the armpit from Clement de Salas. So I hope he'll be okay, shaking his head a bit. Just pulling a roll-off across his goggles, but now we've got Steve Ramon. This is the fight for 5th place. McKenzie dropping down to that 5th position, trying to get that Honda dialed in, and the current world champion, number 11, Steve Ramon on the Taka Suzuki, looking to just smoothly ride his way through this race. He did an incredible job at the Spanish round. He really did look quite amazing out there. You know, it's look a relived Dougie Lampkin or, of course, Stefan Efforts. Stayed up off the seat on the pegs. He rode like a true trials champion. Barragan now. He's in there with Mark Deruva from the Honda Martin Racing Squad. Well, the Dutchman, as I said, more used to the soft stuff. He likes the soft stuff, not normally known as a good hard track rider, but he's going great guns here at the moment. But so is Barragan. Well, this is a track that he knows, and a track that he likes, and a track that he finished second on last year. So he's after something special here, is Barragan, but he's going to have to catch that man. David PHILIPPAERTS, and he ain't going to do it. Checkered flag awaits the Italian. As he comes down the hill, he knows he's got the 25 points. And a no-legger just to celebrate. So, David PHILIPPAERTS, he's on fire. Barragan, Deruva, second and third. Coppins got through to 4th. Ramon, and then Bill, Leoc, and POURCEL finally fought his way back up to 8th. De Salle dropped to 9th. Didika, Brown was in there as well. So has McKenzie, dropped right down to 15th. Back on the start line then, MX1 race 2 here in Bulgaria. POURCEL on pole. Well, he had a pretty wretched time in race 1. And I tell you, Billy McKenzie didn't give him a short order, did he? Block pass number 1 it was. I think those two won't be talking by the end of this Grand Prix. Leoc Deruva, good result for him. Julian Bill had a good result also. So it's all down to this one. We've had rain, quite heavy as well, between the races. So that track is very slippery and tricky out there. Be very, very sure that you don't fall over each other on that first corner as Caroli did in the MX2 race. They're all safely through, so they learned something by that. That's the little double jump that Caroli almost crashed down in the qualifier on Saturday. Did a complete Superman, a complete handstand on the bars, came back down and landed back on his seat. He was so lucky. Meanwhile, it's Brownie. Brownie's got the whole shot. Well, the bullet's back. Well, Papa will be showing Son the way around the track if young McKenzie doesn't get his finger out. Oh, and a good start this time for POURCEL. There is PHILIPPAERTS going past Mike Brown, the 36-year-old American from Tennessee. And he's actually been racing in Europe, you know, since about 1996. I think he won the, was it 98? He won the British 125 Championship when racing with the Dave Thorpe Cat Honda team. So Mike's been in Europe before. He knows what it's like to win over here. He won the British 250 title last year, the MX2 title, even though he was racing MX1 in Grand Prix. Barragan going past Philippaerts like a rocket at the outside there, and Philippaerts not able to respond. So Jonathan Barragan looking for something special here. Meanwhile, it is Mackenzie, and it is fellow Honda rider Mark Deruva. These two having their own little war, and if Mackenzie's not careful, I think he's now gone past Papa Brown, so he's okay. Dad will not be handing him his backside back to him after this race. But Pourcel really starting to pick up the pace. Chance to get on the podium maybe, and look at Deruva. Well, he just looked across. This is the fight for fourth. So young Pourcel, the Frenchman, his brother of course, trying to get back on a bike this year after that horrendous crash in Ireland last year, which put him out of Grand Prix and basically ruined his opportunity to go race in America. But his older brother here, Seb Pourcel, showing younger brother Christophe that the Pourcel brothers are still in with a fighting chance of some gold medals at the end of the year. But, oh, and Barragan in the lead, lost that big time. That was a high side, and he landed right on the end of the handlebar. Pourcel will go into the lead. He's going to take the Grand Prix win. Well, what a turnaround for the Frenchman. Race 1 was a disaster. Race 2, it's disasters for everyone else, bar him. He takes the checkered flag, points to the crew in the pit box, and they love him for it. They really do. Pourcel, Philippaerts, and Ramon Barragan Deruva, and Mackenzie copping some bills. So Mackenzie did indeed give Papa Brown a run for his money. Further down, Nagel Brown did finish in 10th. Didaike Prem, Schiffer, Leok, Nemeth, and Ager Leok, the two members of the Leok family there, finishing in the top 16. Well, that all went sadly wrong for that man, Jonathan Barragan. Philippaerts will keep the red plate, win by 47 points and stand on the top step. Pourcel will get the third step, but Barragan will take the silver medal. It could have been gold. Ramon and Deruva Coppins in there as well. Mackenzie only 21 points with Didaike, and Leok all on the same. 20 points for Brown. The old boy, 36, but he keeps still banging those points in. Here's David Philippaerts, the Italian, with the monster Yamaha racing bike. He'll be happy with that result. He's been up there already once this year, and he's got that red plate. Here it is. It's mine, and I'm keeping it. Well, happy he certainly is, because he now leads the championship with 149 points, with Ramon and Coppin still chasing him down. Mackenzie still there in fourth with Didaike Barragan. Pourcel moves up, and Nagel in eighth. Well, Deruva moves up also. Leok, Brown, Nemeth, Freeman, DeSalle, Schiffer, and Bill moves a few places. So the Swiss rider Julian Bill for Honda Martin started to score points, but only 38 on the table at the moment. But that's the man who took today's honours. Yamaha, 149 points with Suzuki chasing, then Kawasaki and KTM squabbling over third, with Honda and TM propping up the pack. But Philippaerts came, saw and conquered.